old.
Goddamn! Hi.
We'll never let you have that.
No, you won't.
We are the QuestBros coming at you live.
Not really.
In the
state of Iowa.
State of Iowa. Not really live, but
yeah. I mean, we seem pretty lively. Anyway.
No, we're all dead, Jared. Except you. So we're coming to you dead.
I guess this is like that Rugrats theory where all
tell.
the babies are dead except for Angelica. This is all just in her coma. Anyway, sorry. You were gonna say.
Okay, if you can't tell, we got
Jarod,
George,
Matthew, me, Dan the Man,
Anthony.
Yeah. That's actually the most we've ever gotten out of George.
Good job, George. We're proud of you.
All right.
So we're in Iowa.
Yeah.
Why are we in Iowa?
No reason. We just decided to travel here for one day.
Yeah,
just to hang out.
Yeah, just to be in one of the flattest states ever.
Yeah.
I think it's Kansas, actually.
Really?
Like, it's actually flat when you compare it to the, Earth is round kind of thing.
Cares?
It's actually
Matt, way to overcomplicate the science of a joke.
No, but remember when we were going through that one? I don't actually know the name of the city, but it was it was hills everywhere.
Yeah, it was basically like going through San Francisco, but smaller.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, remember when we stopped halfway and then we had to take the back roads because the highway was closed? And it was just all hills. Remember where all the children were just roaming free? Yeah. Like it was 1 o'clock and all the kids were out of school just walking home and we're like, why aren't you in school? It's only 1 o'clock.
We don't know Iowa school district yet.
No.
So yeah, we're in Iowa. There is Wizard World Comic Con here this weekend. We'll be here all 3 days. Come check us out. Even though this will be
uploaded
way after this.
Or you could upload it today.
Don't check us out because we don't want you coming to Des Moines, Iowa to be like, where's the QuestBros? Where are they?
Hi, I'd like to answer this hit for one Jarod. I'm from the Dutch Mafia.
Dude, I just want someone to come up to you and be like, I'm from the Dutch Mafia. Are you this man right here? Shows you your freshman year. Are you this man right here? And you go, no, you're looking for another Jew.
Just quickly draws on like a mustache. It's like, no, I'm Steve Buscemi.
You should draw the Hitler stat.
No, even worse.
Oh my god.
It's called the Charleston.
Is that what it's called?
Freaking hilarious.
Charleston?
The Charleston. Until Hitler ruined
it. What games are coming out?
Okay, so the
I should care about.
recent trailer that has been released is Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
See, I'm very indifferent on both of them. Well, I mean, on just in general.
So obviously Pokemon Go Eevee, because who cares about fucking Pikachu?
See, I'm going Pikachu.
Are you going to try and Detective Pikachu?
I mean, I'm going to get them both, but yes.
Because it's for the Switch, and it's in the Kanto region, so it's basically like a Pokemon Yellow remake, but it's also Pokemon Go at the same time. The reason I'm like iffy about it is because you know how like when you run into a Pokemon, you usually fight it and then capture it.
Yeah.
Instead,
you don't fight it anymore.
It's like Pokemon Go. You just throw a Pokeball at it.
Which I'm indifferent about that too. I'm like, maybe it's something new because that's kind of what Ash does. He doesn't go around and beat the shit out of Pokemon like, you will be mine, you will be mine, bitch. And then throws a Pokeball and then it's like, I caught this fucker, and drags the Pokemon ball.
But then how do your Pokemon level up?
With friendship.
Yeah, probably.
Just like
I don't
anime.
know. That's a good question because that's how you would normally have leveled them up.
Yeah,
by fighting.
Because you can still battle with them.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be harder.
Can I say you want to know what I'm glad they brought back?
What? The fact that a Pokemon follows you?
Yes! That was such a revolutionary thing in
But
Pokemon
that could
Soul
just
Silver.
be because they only showed really Pikachu following you. So
Well,
that
it
could
was
just
Onix.
be that. No, he was riding Onix.
Which begs the question: if you had an Alola version of Executor, would you ride on him or would it follow you awkwardly?
I think it would have to try and follow.
I think it'd follow you awkwardly.
Okay.
I don't think it would be strong.
But no, so that brings the question though: Are they just showing us, like, did they in the trailer just show us all the Pokemon that you can just ride like they did with X and Y, and they're like, oh no, you can't actually ride any Pokemon you want?
No, I heard they were gonna do it like what they did with Sun and Moon, where you don't need HMs anymore. So like you have to have basically one HM slave.
Mm-hmm.
No, you'll have like Pokemon that you can just use for those things, which I really enjoyed because then you don't have to have that HM slave.
Mm-hmm.
So then it's like, okay, so then, okay, here's this just blob that you're surfing on. Oh, you're using Lapras? Boom, here's Lapras.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So some Pokemon will show up like that, but some won't. Alright. I don't know. I think it's going to be interesting. It looks like an actual Pokemon game, but it looks more like a Pokemon game with very little Pokemon Go aesthetics to it.
Supposedly there's a new Pokemon too that's like that, new to the gen or the region,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it's just going to be a new evolution.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's a new Pikachu evolution.
Or like
a Mega Evolution.
maybe
They also
Mega Raichu.
they also brought back the
Mega Raichu.
tag along like do you guys remember the Pokewalks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They brought that back basically, but in the form of a Pokeball that basically when you play around with it, it makes the sound of the Pokemon that's in it.
And if supposedly it feels like there's an actual Pokemon in there as well.
Which is awesome. I was gonna say, also, where the hell did Matt go? Is he
He's
just down there?
laying over here behind the bed on the
okay.
ground.
Right.
You almost hit the microphone.
So,
Did I?
Yes.
yeah. So E3 is coming up. We'll probably see more trailers on that. What I want to know is, what the fuck is Death Stranding?
Nobody knows.
No.
I don't even think Konami knows.
No, well,
The-
it's not Konami. It's
it's-
Kojima.
sorry.
Death
Kojima.
Stranding, that one with the guy from
Yeah.
Dead
The
Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Dead Walking
You know what's
Dead.
funny? Not even him, Mads Mikkelsen, or Del Toro know what the game's about, and they're in the game.
Yeah.
So it's like, wait, what?
No, this happened before. You know Kellogg from Fallout 4? He
No.
didn't even know what the game was about, and he still voiced the lines for it.
You know Kellogg the cereal?
Kellogg.
Yes. Oh, you mean the one that has the rooster? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, that was that
No,
special?
that's right. No.
I don't know. So
Also,
We should do like live reactions.
yeah. What
I watched the trailer for it last year that it came out.
Mhm.
It looked interesting.
It looked good for a start, and then the baby happened, and then everything just went downhill and weird.
I mean, I still think it looks interesting though. It looks like a game that I would play just to see what it was like.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I like
To
not
me.
knowing I like not knowing more about the game. I mean, I want to go in knowing okay, it's gonna be fun. I want to know I want to see some gameplay.
You want to
So-
know what style of game it is?
Yeah,
Matt,
Matthew,
please don't.
stop. You're gonna break that mic.
I was missing it intentionally.
Yeah, it just to see what kind of style of game is. Is it an FPS? Is it gonna be behind the scene camera style? That sort of thing.
Yeah,
I mean, third
I
person?
literally have no idea.
I call it behind camera.
It's third person.
I don't
Jared.
care.
Jared, it's third person.
Anyway.
Jared, you call by the right fucking name now.
So Metroid 4. I'm excited.
I think there'll be there will be more of a trailer, but it won't be available for demo.
Well, definitely not.
Yeah. But if anything, it might only just be a cinematic trailer too.
Probably what they're gonna do for Bayonetta 3. Bayonetta?
Bayonetta 3, yeah.
Bayonetta, she breaks the fourth wall.
Because there's that thing that you sent us, a list of supposedly everything that was leaked. And so far, everything that has been leaked was on that list.
Right.
So it seems like it was pretty accurate. One of the things too was
Except for the Nintendo one.
yeah,
where
the
literally
Nintendo-
the beginning one was Reggie says he's sorry.
Reggie apologizes. Yeah. No, but one of the things on there.
Maybe that's the Let's Go Pikachu thing.
He's like, you guys wanted a Pokemon Yellow remake? Here you go. I'm sorry.
Yeah. One of the things
But I didn't want.
in the Bethesda one is Morrowind HD. So we talked about last time not Skyrim 6, Elder Scrolls
Dude,
6.
if they remake a fucking Elder Scrolls game, I will be livid, dude. I will be legit pissed off.
See, but I mean, I'm glad it's Morrowind and not Oblivion HD.
No, I don't want Morrowind HD. I don't want Oblivion HD.
You just want new Elder
I don't want Skyrim HD because they came out with Skyrim Remastered and it still looks like shit. It looks nothing like the PC Master Race. could fucking make.
Dude,
You
PC
just want a
Master Race
new.
is
You
great
just want a
with
new Elder
Skyrim.
Scrolls.
And I'm not even part of it. I'm a PlayStation kind of guy.
They
But-
fucked you over with Skyrim mods too.
Yeah, they did. I just watching
Sony is fucking
PC
stupid.
is like watching. It's like going from watching a cartoon to straight up watching a live action. Like that's the definition. Playing Skyrim on PlayStation is like you're playing fucking a Nickelodeon game versus PC. It's like you're playing like Mass Effect or something or Dead Space. Like that's how much the graphics just get so well.
Right.
They get so much better.
I mean, still Morrowind would be better because it originally came out on the original Xbox. So it would be something.
I want a new place to explore and stuff.
I mean, to
I
me-
can still go back.
Oh my God. What was that, George?
I can still go back
Oh.
and
Play Morrowind.
play Morrowind,
Mm-hmm.
but I can't go and play like Valenwood because Valenwood hasn't been made yet.
Oh.
George, what the hell?
I'm sorry.
It's not exactly what you're looking for, but Elder Scrolls Online.
Yeah.
No, I
They
don't
do
want it.
most of Valenwood.
I don't
Was
want
that the one that had the Summer Island expansion with the high
Yes,
elves? Okay.
and it also, guess what? Had a Morrowind expansion recently.
Yeah. The newest expansion that's supposed to be announced is the Somerset Isles.
Was it
It's already
Dagon
been
or
announced.
Dagoth that was in Morrowind?
Is it live or?
They've released a trailer for it.
Oh, okay. So then that's what they
I
showed
forget.
E3.
What?
Was it Dagon or Dagoth in?
Dagon.
Okay.
Runes Dagon.
The only
Maroons Dagon.
The only reason I know those names is from a freaking song called Back to Adriel or something like that. Basically the overworld of Elder Scrolls. Anyway, so one game I'm kind of looking forward to. Actually, I don't know what I'm looking forward to. Gotcha.
I want
Probably another Halo game because I want to
Yeah,
see
I
how the
think
story
Halo
progresses.
I want them to announce Halo
No, I've
6.
never played a Halo game, so I have no hype for that.
Well, I don't have a lot of hype either. I'm just interested in how the story progresses.
Halo 6 will probably be announced.
Mm-hmm.
Because those seem like they're bi-yearly.
Oh, I was saying yesterday how I am fucking so tired with Assassin's Creed.
Oh, yeah, Assassin's
Yes.
Creed Odyssey.
That's supposed to be a game that's coming out, and I don't want it.
Supposedly,
Taking in the-
your assassin is supposed to be able to take your hood, throw it, and take control of whatever.
No,
it
that
lands
is
on.
No,
not
that's
true.
That's Mario. That's Mario.
No, Assassin's Creed Odyssey will take place in the Roman Empire, Greek Empire. one of those.
Probably
Probably
Greek. I have a question.
I
though,
don't
like,
want it though.
hold on. So the Greek Empire was,
What are you saying?
It was Mesopotamia, then Greek, then Roman.
I
Yeah.
don't even know what you guys are talking
and
about.
in Assassin's Creed Origins, you kill Caesar, so the Roman Empire is at the height of its power. So it can't be Greeks or Romans,
I don't know what it's about. I just saw a keychain.
unless you're going back in time before the Creed was made. But
This
with that-
entire game is
that
about
was the
going
point of
back in
Origins.
time.
But
Yeah.
that was the point of Origins was Creed.
it's like, what the fuck are you doing with
there.
Odyssey then?
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe he goes. Maybe it's like God of War, where he just travels from Egypt to Greece.
That's kind of
Yeah, it could be a direct sequel.
I suppose.
That's kind of dumb.
Honestly, I never saw the appeal of Assassin's Creed.
The first
It's-
ones are really fun.
It's okay game.
The first one is really boring if you've played the other ones or like even know anything about them because it's very slow. It didn't really know what it was doing. It was just an idea. Second one it was kind of like Deadpool 2. It knew what it could do and it expanded on that very well. Then there had the whole Ezio saga, which was really well put. There's a whole character development, and it was fantastic. And then Assassin's Creed 3 was like, they tried experimenting, having it being like in the woods, because usually you're climbing buildings and everything, and that's structural. But now you're in the woods, so there's not really much to climb but trees. So then it was interesting. It was fine. Assassin's Creed 4, fantastic. They had boats,
Pirates.
fantastic.
Speaking
And then we kind of went. Rogue was the same as.
Unity.
No, Rogue was the same as 4. It was just like the other. It was in between. Storyline. It took place in between 3 and 4.
Okay.
Rogue had some pretty good sea shanties, I will say.
Yeah, so Rogue was just basically, it took all the mechanics of 4, but basically put it as number 3.
Speaking of
We'll talk about the other ones. So.
yeah, speaking of pirate ships, one game I'd like us to play, Sea of Thieves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've literally, because Anthony turned around and was like, hey, one of the games we're gonna go out and play is Sea of Thieves, and I was like, okay, cool. I won't watch anything or do anything on it, and to this day I still haven't even seen gameplay on it to keep myself pure from it, and we still haven't bothered to get it and play it.
Because I don't have a computer strong enough to play it.
Neither do I. Well, I know I do.
Yeah, you do. You and George do.
Yeah,
You
me and
also play it
George
on
do.
Xbox.
Yeah,
No,
but
Xbox is for chumps.
You.
I play Xbox.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah,
I'm not saying I'm not a chump. I'm
but
just
he's a
saying I'm
chump.
not gonna let you guys.
That's the point, Jared.
Because I'm a chump, right?
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna let the rest of you be chumps.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Another E3 game looking forward to. Smash.
Smash
No.
Switch.
Settle it and
Not
smash.
ever looking forward to that.
Because I'm... What?
Are they gonna show it?
Yeah, they said it's
Yeah.
going to be their big thing.
That's cool.
Obviously,
Damn
it's
it,
gonna be
dude.
Odyssey Link, or not Odyssey Link.
Odyssey, Mario, Breath of
and
the Wild.
Breath of the Wild.
I still want my diaper at E3 when I shit myself and they come out with Elder Scrolls 6.
Yeah, I mean, they could
They-
do...
It's gonna be
they-
start.
No,
start.
after they said something about the Morrowind HD thing, I don't think they are.
Well, what if it's like, here's Morrowind HD,
Psych.
blah, 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 all this. And this is actually just to hold you over until, and then Roman numeral 6, and then that's the end of the conference.
No, fuck that.
It's
I
like
don't
what
want
they
that.
did with the Skyrim trailer, where it's
It's
just
been, guys, it's been fucking 7 years
You want to know how
since
long?
Skyrim's came out.
You want to know how long it took for Persona fans to get Persona 5?
Yes.
How long?
Sure.
Over 8.
Ooh.
Because
Oof.
2008 was when Persona 4
You know how
came
long
out.
it's taken us to get Half-Life 3?
Never. It's never gonna happen.
You know
It
how
is
long
gonna
it's been for
happen.
Kingdom
It
Hearts
is
3?
gonna
From
happen.
Kingdom Hearts 2 to Kingdom Hearts 3,
Jared,
it's been
I
over
shared-
10 years.
Yeah.
Jared, I shared the
Yeah, but
video
they
with
came out
you
with other
on
games.
the group chat.
Elder
How did you
Scrolls
not
came out
fucking
with
see it?
one game, and
I
it was
did
a
see it.
bomb, dude.
I don't care.
Online?
It's gonna happen.
No,
it might not be
Fallout
what everyone
4.
wants, but Half-Life 3 is
Fallout
happening.
4 was a great game.
I've heard nothing but bad things about it.
What
Fallout
happened
4?
to the
Yes.
other
I thought it was
72
pretty
Fallouts?
good.
I enjoyed it.
Compared to New Vegas and Fallout 3, it was not good.
My question
I
is,
liked it.
I liked it.
what happened to the other 72 Fallouts?
Well, those are just like the numbers.
Oh,
the
I know
vaults.
that's the joke.
No, they're not. Fallout 3 is
No,
not.
because he's talking about the new one, Fallout 76.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
the number of the vault.
When by that
Which
logic, then it
I
should
don't
be
want
called
that
Fallout
either.
11, like the previous one, like the one that we just got instead of Fallout 4.
Well,
It
yeah,
should
well,
be, but now
the
there's-
reason it's not called like Fallout 5 then is because it's not going to be a core Fallout game. It's going to be online multiplayer.
Oh, yeah, that's probably
What happens when they, in like 2090, when they actually get to Fallout 76?
They'll probably just be called. It's like Assassin's Creed. We don't number them anymore.
Okay. It's Fallout 76, A New Frontier.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Did you say like 2090?
Yeah,
Yeah, get real.
I know.
They'll be in 2090. They'll be on Fallout like 7. Let's be real.
I'm pretty
Fucking-
sure.
I just can't believe how Bethesda. Then another thing is Bethesda came out with like its own little mods, but or like
Oh, the Creation Club?
yeah, but you have to pay for
That's
some of
stupid.
the things.
I can't believe anyone uses that.
And like nobody uses them for any reason
You can get better
because
mods
you can
for
get better
free.
mods for free.
Yeah,
So why the fuck is Bethesda making us pay for things?
because they
that-
want money.
It just doesn't make sense to me. If you're going to put out something that is actually really good, I mean, put the time in it because your competitor is 3 times better.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna pay for that if it's
They
if
want-
you can get it for free and it looks better and acts better for free versus $2 for paying for something.
If they wanted
that
people to
doesn't
pay
work
for
as
it, they should have just called it, made actual DLC and sold it as DLC rather
should
than
have,
making
yes.
shitty little add-ons.
Yes, they should have.
You know what I want to know?
Your face.
When the fuck is Blizzard gonna make an Overwatch movie?
Never.
Aren't they currently making it?
I didn't think they were going to because originally it was supposed to be a
It's,
movie.
yeah,
yeah,
it's
but then they
supposed
turned
to be a
it into a
movie
game.
and then turned into a game. And Blizzard has a huge problem right now with people over sexualizing the characters.
That's funny.
Yeah.
You underestimate that. Yeah.
What?
You didn't quite. I mean, they're much more sexualized than you probably know.
Oh no, I know how sexualized they are.
Oh yeah.
I know.
Just Tumblr. Just Tumblr.
Yeah, because I mean they did their World
Just
of Warcraft.
Pinterest.
They did the World of Warcraft movie and that didn't do well.
Oh no, it did
No,
not.
it didn't.
So it's like,
So they're like, eh.
Well,
But I
maybe-
did watch the
they-
animations for it. They have like 3 hours of animations out for their characters.
Mhm. Not to
It's-
mention hundreds of comics.
Yeah, and they're pretty good.
Yeah.
And then some of the Overwatch people were in Ready Player One too. So I mean, there's something.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you mean Overwatch people?
Like
The
characters.
Oh,
Yeah, they made
I've never
appearances.
seen Ready Player One.
Really good movie.
Really? How could not?
Did you watch my review on it?
No,
I did.
I don't watch any of her videos.
I still disagree with you uploading that,
That's okay.
but I mean it's like a shared channel, so I can't stop you.
Yeah. So instead, you will grunt ambiguously.
Pretty much.
Alright.
So, architects are trying to do something new. They're thinking of using technology to rebuild historical monuments.
That.
So, like Aztec temples, they're thinking of rebuilding them,
That'd be good.
and Roman Colosseum, they're thinking of like rebuilding it so it's in its glory, it's in its
Ooh.
prime.
So how would they keep the original structure and build off of it, or would they have to tear it down and rebuild it?
No, they would. I think they would keep. They would. What they would do is they
Keep
would
what they can.
keep what they can, renovate it, then build off of it.
I don't know.
I feel like they should just renovate what's already there and leave it.
That's what some people are saying.
Yeah.
I think I would like to see it come back to life.
But at the same time, it's not going to be the same as it was.
Because it's going to be over marketed too. Because then you're going to have concession stands.
Concession stands, yeah.
In the
overpriced
Roman
bobbleheads
Colosseum.
of Caesar. Of
It's gonna-
Julius Caesar.
It's going to be like a baseball stadium when there's concession stands everywhere.
No, because I
So
don't
people
think
are going to try
because
to.
today you can go into the Colosseum, but they don't let any concession stands in the Colosseum. That's why they're littered around them already.
Mhm.
Besides,
When I was in Rome, they were littered everywhere around the Colosseum.
Besides, I think there's some beauty to the way that they currently are. Like, take the Leaning Tower of Pisa, for example. If you straightened it out,
No
it
one's
loses
gonna-
its magic.
Yeah.
If you fixed it, it would lose its magic. So if you fix other structures,
It's
same thing
more
might
like
happen.
it's more like
I mean, I'm not saying it with all structures. If you fix them, you know,
it would be like the
but
Roman
still.
Colosseum is literally like halved
Yeah,
because they took it down for stone. So what they would do is they would put stone back into it and rebuild the Colosseum. They wouldn't straighten the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Well, I know.
What
I'm
they
just
would
using
do
it
is
as
they'd
an
go to
example.
like Central America, and they would go and take their cameras and stuff and make the Aztec temples as they would be and rebuild them.
So would they go to the Statue of Liberty and re-bronze it?
No, probably not.
Why not?
I mean, it's the same.
But
it's
why?
a
It's like
similar point.
saying
It's-
why
yeah,
would
it's
they
the
go to
same
the
thing.
why would they go to the Eiffel Tower and make it like and just polish the hell out of it?
Yeah,
That
why
make
would they
sense.
do
Yeah, why
that? It
wouldn't
doesn't
they?
make sense to do that. It's more like things that are destroyed, they're gonna fix, not things that are uncolored.
Does that mean we could get the Library of Alexandria back?
No, because
God
they have
damn it.
nothing to go off of with that.
God damn it! One can dream someday.
I don't know. I see like because they're destroyed though, it shows like
It shows the historical value.
Yeah, the
Exactly.
historical value.
I know, that's what people are saying. But I'm like, well, it also makes a bunch of jobs for people.
Yeah.
But we don't need.
But you'd also have to be like,
Archaeologists and
really
architects
careful with
combined.
it. Also, a lot of this wouldn't even take place in our country.
Archaeologists.
So
not in our country, no.
So much of it wouldn't take place here.
yeah, so it's like
Our
so,
country's only
who the fuck
200
cares?
years old.
Yeah.
There's nothing ancient here.
Yeah, like is there anything in America that could get replaced, rebuilt?
There's that giant rubber band ball.
Okay, shut up. I'm talking about
Okay,
video
something
games.
legitimate.
There's maybe some Native American cities over in the desert area.
Yeah, but they
the
didn't-
ones built into
Did they
the
make any like?
cliffsides.
Did they make any like cool architecture, like the temples that the
Native
Aztecs
Americans
did?
were very humble.
I was gonna say there might be something in like Texas, like temple wise.
Remember the
Or
Alamo.
close to
We built the
Mexico.
Alamo. I'm just kidding. Also, Anthony, your comment on like concession stands in
Mhm.
like the Roman Colosseum.
You should just have gladiator fights in there.
Yes, I
That's-
would
There's
say
a
that.
mission.
It's also impractical to have a full coliseum.
Prisoners on death row fight for their freedom.
They don't fight to the death. The gladiators never fight to the death. It was to submission.
But the
Or
one,
death.
but the one
Whichever
who
came
won
first.
got to choose if the one that he beat lived or died.
Also true. But
So
yeah,
it could be
what I was
to the
gonna
death.
say, there's a temple in Japan that is littered with just concession stands and like things where you could get tchotchkes, like near the temple base, like in the temple
But not.
grounds.
Is it in the temple?
Yeah, in the temple
Ah,
grounds.
That's
And I-
disappointing.
And
What
I'm
about
just
the
like,
Forbidden City?
I
That's in Japan.
that's
Is
China.
China.
that China?
That's,
I wonder if that's littered with concession stands.
No,
On
it's
the
forbidden.
outside, probably. It's the Forbidden City.
on the inside. No one's allowed inside.
Yeah.
feel
I'd
like-
walk in.
I
Just
feel like in
how nobody's
America,
allowed
the
in
only thing that could be
Castle.
replaced, or that would ever need to be replaced, is Mount Rushmore. It doesn't need to be, but like if this thing that were to happen and it would come to that point, I feel like the only thing.
Or you know what?
Necessary
Maybe
is that.
finish it.
Or finish Crazy Horse. That's the one they haven't finished.
They haven't finished Mount Rushmore either.
What do you mean they haven't finished?
You know all the rubble at the base of it?
Yeah, they're
That was supposed to be
bodies.
removed, and they were supposed to carve out the bodies too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, they still haven't finished Crazy Horse. You know how long they've been working on that?
I don't even know what that is.
Crazy Horse was a Native American chief who was very brave. He actually helped us during the Civil War.
He defeated Custer too.
Yes.
Ah.
And so they honored
He
him
defeated a nice ice cream.
by cut
Much softer ice cream.
A better ice cream.
a better ice cream. One may say it could almost be pudding.
He destroyed it.
He destroyed pudding.
What an asshole.
But yeah,
I don't know. I think it'd be kind of cool to see them in their full glory again.
they completed the face of Crazy Horse back in the 90s.
Where is this?
Also in South Dakota.
They're
okay.
close to finishing the giant church they're making in Italy.
The cathedral. If it's big enough, it's called the cathedral.
Yeah, it's huge. It's massive.
What if instead of what if like they kept the original, and then they just made another one?
That would be...
What that would? You know how big the Colosseum is?
Also, yeah, like
Where the fuck would they
We
put
should
that?
take the Colosseum
and put it somewhere else.
My God.
You know how big the Colosseum is?
Very.
Huge.
Like,
I've scaled it in Assassin's Creed multiple
It's
times.
you can almost say you can almost say it's colossal.
Wow.
Fuck
Wow.
you, Dan.
you know what I would love to see them rebuild?
Your
What?
mom.
The Trojan Horse.
Why?
They do.
They did
Go to the
already.
Wisconsin Dells.
No, they did already.
Oh yeah, that's right. It was an offering to the
It was
EU
an offering.
from Greece.
Yeah, from Greece.
That was
Greece.
the Greece
Greece
thing.
built a wooden horse and gave it to who? Egypt or something?
No, the EU.
EU.
The
Oh
European-
yeah, the European Union.
I find that so funny. It's like, wait a minute. We know where this is going.
Yeah, they
There
already
are
made it.
people in there from inside. Oh. No.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
We should rebuild the city of Troy.
They should have hit a nuke in there. What?
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 It's all of their nukes that they're giving up. Here, we're going nuke free. That horse would literally just be ash.
I just like how they go off on their own little tangent. They should put nukes in there. What?
But yeah, no.
What?
Yeah, we should definitely rebuild the city of Troy.
Absolutely.
And if we ever find the blueprints, which we can't because they probably burned in there, Library of Alexandria. Why would they burn it?
Okay.
Because they're assholes that are.
Oh my god. So even if they did build a fucking library, it still didn't have the knowledge that was in there.
I
It
know.
had the knowledge of Atlantis and it burned it.
That was
Hey,
Homer.
unicorns
Homer
and-
had the knowledge of
It
it.
had the knowledge of everything in it.
They had unicorns.
Or it could have had nothing.
They had
We don't know.
pixies.
And there's no way we
and,
would know.
and they had
Trolls.
aliens.
Maybe the aliens
Why
are the
would
ones
you
who burned it.
burn the library of Alexandria?
What if they found out some sort of some sort of secret knowledge and aliens found out and they're like, no, it's too early. They can't know about this, so they burned it down.
Maybe it's like the
It
Tower
was
of Babel.
probably more along the lines of someone burned it down because of the fact that
There was lots of paper.
there
and
was
I thought it'd be a cool fire.
there was knowledge of what would happen if that knowledge got out into the world. The knowledge of what happens if the knowledge got out into the world, so they burned it.
Or maybe some dumbass just knocked their candle over and it set everything on fire.
That's true too.
I already said this, but maybe it was just some barbarian that was like, there's a lot of paper in here that can burn.
Be
It's gonna
ashamed
be a
if
cool
somebody
fucking
were
fire.
be ashamed if somebody were to burn it.
I want to see
Oh,
that
no.
go up.
Do we actually know? Oh shit! I lost my hair tie.
No, we don't know why it was burned. We just know it was
We
burned.
don't know. I'm gonna look it up. Our all-powerful servant Google knows everything.
Maybe that's what they had in the Library of Alexandria.
Google.
They had Google.
Google.
They had Google.
Well, no need for these anymore.
They just burned the books.
Wait,
No.
sir, the servers just went down. Fuck.
And then the servers set on fire.
Damn it.
Ancient circuitry made from stone.
Why was it called the Libraries of Alexandria?
Because it was named after Alexandria.
It was in the city of Alexandria.
The Library
Yeah,
of
it was a
Alexandria
library.
was one of the most significant libraries of the ancient world, and part of a larger research
I just thought
institution
of another
called
place
the
that they could
Museum.
rebuild.
Your mom?
No, Jordan. That one temple in Jordan that's built out of the mountain.
Oh. Maybe that works.
Despite the widespread
It was
modern
used in
myth
Indiana
that the
Jones
library was
to house
burned
the Ark
once
not the
and
Ark. The,
Holy
cataclysmic
Grail.
destroyed,
Yes.
Alexandria's scholarships actually
The Ark of the
suffered
Covenant
several
is supposedly
setbacks,
in
and the
Ethiopia.
general decline spanned.
What was that
centuries.
city in Japan?
Yes.
That like all the nuclear stuff.
There was
Wait,
Wait,
it
which
wasn't
one?
Hiroshima and Nagasaki. It was
Both of them. Rebuild them.
They are rebuilt.
yeah, they are rebuilt.
Rebuild them for safety.
They are rebuilt for safety.
I didn't think people could go.
Look,
there.
I
Yeah,
went
it's
there.
in Chernobyl.
Oh, Chernobyl.
Yeah.
Something.
People still can't live there safely.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Rebuild it.
Why? No one's gonna live there.
How can you rebuild something that is dangerous and toxic?
Well, you can
shouldn't
pass
be toxic
through.
anymore.
You just can't live there long term.
It's like
Unless
trying to
you're
rebuild a
probably get
fandom that's
cancer.
already toxic. You can't. I mean, you could, but still.
Maybe. What?
Rebuilding a fandom that's toxic.
Sure.
Speaking of fandoms, this brings me to my next
God
point.
damn it.
Fuck.
Keep going.
Shipping responsibly. Responsibly.
When you said that yesterday, I swear to God, I thought you were like, oh, shipping a package responsibly. And I was like, okay, that could be
I thought
interesting.
you were making a joke about like drinking responsibly.
I mean, sort of. Because let's be honest. Anyway, never
Don't
mind.
ship a ship if the ship is gonna drown.
Exactly. It's like watching certain shows when two characters are literally next to each other and they're having a conversation. Some people are like, I ship them. And it's like, what?
But then one of them dies.
They
in the
literally
next
just
scene.
met. And it's like, nope, ship is sailed. Ship is off at port. It's like, no, the ship, there weren't even blueprints for the ship. Ship
And then-
wasn't even commissioned. What are you talking about?
And then you
It's like
realize
she's
you're watching
swimming.
Attack on Titan, and the person dies 3 episodes later.
Yeah, it's like trying to ship people on Game of Thrones. You just can't. You can't do it. Because you know one of them is going to die.
Sure.
But anyway,
Your
some
mom.
people will literally ship people that have similar features, like 2 people who have blonde hair or blue eyes, and it's like, what? This doesn't even make any
If
sense.
that's their reason for shipping, it's not a true ship.
Exactly.
If that's the reason for shipping, then they're probably dating their sister.
Yes.
Probably.
Yeah, it's one of those moments where you're like, if you're gonna ship, at least have a decent reason for
Wow.
why they're shipping.
All right,
for
so
why that you ship them.
Why did they burn the library? So there's many accounts that indicate that the troops of Caesar accidentally burned down the library during or after the siege of Alexandria in 48 BC. A part of the library was burned under some guy named Aurelian in AD 272, but the complete destruction happened in 391 of the library. So it took forever for them to destroy that thing.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Forever. But anyways, so Jared, I just gotta say, that's the fun of shipping with people who do it, is the fact that it can be done with literally anyone and anything.
Yeah. And that scares me sometimes. Please don't.
It's like, oh my god, that guy just drank from that disposable cup. I ship them.
Yeah. It's like, okay, why do you ship them?
Because the ship has sailed.
disposable cup.
Have you
and
guys
he
ever
didn't
shipped
throw
a
it
ship,
out.
shipping
He
ships?
kept it.
I'm sorry. Explain that again, but slower and in a sentence that makes sense.
ship to ship, shipping ships.
We're eating Dum Dums.
Yeah.
Why?
And for anyone who doesn't know, I got a blue raspberry Dum Dum, and I took the wrapper and I put it on Jared's head.
All of my
Stop
Dum
that.
Dums.
For me, they're
Obnoxious
I'm gonna
sound.
smack the lollipop down the throat.
Dude, I'm
smack you
gonna,
upside the face so hard you're not going to be able to smack.
I'm
Your
gonna
gums.
punch him, dude.
But will I still be able to smash?
No,
No.
because I will fucking.
I don't care if you got
rip your
blue.
dick off.
Yeah, I know that original video. Fuck you.
Oh man.
Yeah. For me, there are like 4 types of shipping. There's shipping that's canon, shipping that's not canon but makes sense, shipping that's not canon and doesn't make sense, and shipping that just stop. It's time to stop. Just
And
stop.
there's a 5th
Nope.
one. That's shipping ships.
I only know of 3.
Stop it.
Motor, sail, and paddle shipping.
Don't forget barges.
Oh yeah.
There you go. You know 4 as well.
Who was mowing the lawn?
Yeah, who the hell is mowing the lawn?
Someone.
Damn it,
Could also-
George.
Could also.
What'd George do?
He's by the window. So
He
I
looks so
blamed him.
hurt.
Oh my gosh.
How
So-
dare you, Anthony?
That reminds me.
Apologize to George right now.
I'm sorry.
On our
George.
way down here, we stopped listening to music or my rock music, and we turned over to the radio. We started going through radio, and then we came to this very classical stuff, and we told you guys to look it up, and Jared spoiled that you guys didn't. But then we told you to look up another one, and then 2 minutes later, I had Matthew send Taco, because the station that I sent you to was the Mexican mariachi channel.
I was wondering why he says taco.
Yeah, I'm just like,
So-
fuck is this?
George was picking on me, saying he was just like, why do you keep being racist? Because I was just like, I turned on the station, I was just like, taco, and I kept saying it, and then we stopped and realized that's the equivalent of me putting on like Taylor Swift, turning to Jared and going, hamburger.
Basically.
Damn it! I dropped my saucer.
Good.
How'd you drop it?
Somebody steal
How'd
your
you-
sweet roll
wasn't it in your
again.
mouth?
No, it was in my hand.
Why did you take it out of your mouth
So
and put
it's
it in your...
fair.
The point of a sucker is you suck on it.
He ate it
Oh
anyway.
my god. Oh, gross.
No, I
Where
saw
did-
it.
where
It
did
didn't
you
actually
drop
drop.
it?
It just landed on the sheet.
Oh, okay. If
What
you
is
dropped it
wrong
on the,
with you?
if you dropped it on the
What is
bed,
wrong? Better question.
Anthony, would you like to psychoanalyze Matt?
Do it.
You're a psycho.
Thank you.
There it is. Yeah.
Jared, what were you talking about yesterday? You said something yesterday while we were watching Logan, and I said I would save it for this.
Let's see. Silver Bullet, Immortality, Regeneration, him being the oldest X-Men, Sentinel Wars, all of the wars he's been in. Fuck.
It doesn't matter. It's
Did
clearly...
you, did you write stuff on your phone?
I did. That's what I had. I had that one thing
Oh.
about building museum or whatever historical monuments. Oh, and George found out yesterday that I'm good at Dark Souls.
And I have.
George is currently just playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. Add him on it. He is what are you, Mega Beam?
Probably.
I'm a fire in my laser.
Bar.
If that doesn't work, he's Mega Beam 64, probably.
Or Mega Beam.
I thought he was
69.
981.
Nice.
981. What?
What's my phone? Mega Beam 981.
On Duel Links?
That's probably it. I don't know.
Why would he? I'm gonna look it up. I have him as a friend. Do you play Duel Links?
No, that's Optimus. Oh, him?
No,
Yeah.
I don't.
I don't.
It's Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah. I only just got back into Pokemon Go.
Jared, what game have you been playing recently?
On my 3DS or just in general?
3DS.
3DS, I've been going through Spirit Tracks. Because
Okay,
I
never
like
mind.
trains.
Hey, Anthony, what game have you been playing?
Last game I played was Skyrim.
Scrim?
Yeah.
What did you do in Scrim?
I just became the Archmage.
Oh, mistakes were made.
Ooh,
College?
that's good.
I was already the Nightingale for the Thieves Guild, and I was already in the Companions. I already did like all the companion things.
Does anybody use?
And I killed the Dark Butterfly.
Does anybody? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did that too the first time around.
Does anybody use the rooms that you get when you become the leader of those
No.
places?
Never.
No, I only ever used the Brotherhood one because I was always in there. But besides that, I never used it. Because I went into the Archmage ones and I was like, this just looks like any other room. This isn't anything cool. So I like.
Except
I went
for
through
the fact that they have a whole giant
garden.
garden in the room.
Yeah, so I went through. I like got all the gold and everything. I took like all the things. There's like the stones, like those Infinity Stone things. You got to catch like all 20.
Oh, the stones of
beer. Yeah, I found one.
Baron Zaya.
Thank you.
Dark Elf King. Or Queen.
By the way, okay, smartass, what do you get if you collect all of them?
You get a crown of Baron Zaya, and it has something to do with thieving.
No.
It's like something about jewels.
I believe if you collect all of them, gems are worth more.
You're able to kill half the universe.
No, you don't even get to keep the crown. You give the crown to
Whoever.
Vex at the Thieves Guild.
Wait, Vex? Oh shit.
Yes.
I actually, I'm not sure if it was Vex or Vax, but that's one of the.
Wait, isn't Carlia like
from,
a descendant
Critical
of
Role.
Baron Zaya?
What?
Isn't Carlia a descendant of Baron Zaya?
Probably
Becomes
not.
a champion of it.
Pretty
Death
sure
God.
she is.
I killed another dragon priest.
Nice.
Which
In
one?
my original one, like my first playthrough,
My first
I did all
playthrough, I
dragon.
did all of them.
Yeah, I did all of them. Got the
Yeah.
ultimate mask. My end armor ended up being Daedric armor with the dragon priest mask.
all to win.
The ultimate dragon priest mask, because then you just start on fire whenever you're about to die.
Not
Wait,
into this.
I have a better idea, right? We'll take a fully completed game, chop it up into little pieces, and sell it as DLC.
So like literally.
So,
It's EA!
yeah.
EA, here I come.
God, I saw there's those Twitter posts, like memes, that is like, okay, this person said this, and it was like, EA, how does it feel to be like the worst in America? And they're like, yeah, it's because Ubisoft is Australian or something. I was like,
What are you
damn,
talking
What?
about?
that's savage. Okay, there's a meme.
Yes.
There's a type of meme where there's like
It's a
Twitter posts. The top
Yes.
post called like they are tagged EA Sports
Yes.
to it, and it was like, hey EA, how does it feel to be the worst gaming developers in America? And EA responded saying that's only because Ubisoft is like European or Australian or
I
whatever.
thought they were Canadian.
Yeah, they are
Or
Canadian.
whatever, or Canadian.
Hmm.
I don't remember what Ubisoft is, but I was like, damn, that's savage.
Wow, that's funny.
But I mean, they didn't even defend themselves.
No, they didn't.
So they know they're fucking up, but they don't care because it's money.
You know, should we play Cuphead?
No.
No.
I feel like that's already.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's overdone. Also, I feel like you would break the computer.
No, but we're gonna play Space Engineers.
We need to do relevant stuff. We don't do relevant stuff, but
No,
I
it's
still
okay.
want to do
Space
irrelevant
Engineers isn't relevant, but it's not overdone, so it's fine.
Stuff. I mean, I still want to do Donkey Kong Jungle Beat.
That's
Nobody-
not relevant.
Nobody
No.
wants to do that.
Until they make it for the Switch, then it'll be relevant.
Yeah.
But I don't see that happening.
What I also want us to do is do Portal 2 co-op.
I've never played Portal.
I think I've played like 1 minute of Portal.
I understand the mechanics of Portal, but I just feel like I'd not.
Because I want
Like
to
it.
see it. I'd like to do it where we switch off every level. So like Dan and Jarod will do one, and then me and Matt will do one. Because me and Matt have played it,
Yeah,
and we like for us it's like, yeah, we get this.
we'll be
And then you
standing behind watching those two and
just frustrated.
yelling like, "Put the portal there, you
It's right there.
dumbass!"
You even have something to tell them where to put the portal.
Meanwhile, I'm just like spinning in a circle.
Okay,
looking at the
I'm gonna
ceiling,
count
like,
down
I wonder where I
from
shoot.
3, and then we're gonna do it. No, there's already a button to do that.
You just see me. It's like, oh, I wonder what's in here. Falls into a death pit.
Yeah.
Oh, it's death.
God, playing with Jarod would just be so frustrating. I'd be like, Jarod, do this. No, not that. Why'd you do that? You said do this. No, I said do that.
Wait, you want me to shoot my portal here so that you'll fall into the death pit? No! Choom. Damn it.
Why? Yeah. It's gonna be so frustrating.
It will be, but it'll be
It's
fun.
gonna be fun.
I don't know.
Post in the comments if you want us to play Portal.
Please, please let us know what games you do want us to play.
Please say Space Engineers.
Do we actually have someone like looking at the comments? Do you look at the
I look through
comments?
the comments.
Alright, cool.
Got to
Alright,
wade
cool.
through the very shallow puddle of comments.
Is Matthew doing the social media stuff like he's supposed
No,
to?
Yeah.
I have to train him.
Yeah.
He needs to be trained.
I don't do social
Boy.
media too often, so it's...
Boy,
Well, you can make
Boy.
like business accounts and then do it from that.
boy,
Boy. We should also play God of War.
God, you really want to play that game?
Because it's so good. Like
You don't even know
Yeah, I do.
what God of War games have you played?
Okay, well, I haven't played any, but that's not...
All right, so you don't even know. You've never played a God of War game in your life.
I know the gist of it.
You've never played the game, so obviously you don't know the game.
What do you mean by I don't know the game?
You don't know how to play.
God of War 4 is a different, like, it has a bit of a different play style.
Boy, I know.
I know, but he doesn't.
All right, I think it's done.
Yep.
We beat this horse. There's no way Jared's gonna be able to play God of War.
No.
Why
Because
not?
no one else wants to. You're the only one.
You're really the only one who wants to play it.
Oh.
You're gotta word my jungle beat.
Yeah, pretty much.
Basically. As if Elder Scrolls 6 came out, dude, everyone here would be putting their 2 cents and their dick in that cup.
Actually, it would be Skyward
put your
Sword.
dick
That
in.
would be my jungle beat.
Cross
Matthew, would you want a cat girl?
Your silence is your silence.
Matthew,
The
I would
silence
want
is
a
killing
cat
me.
girl.
The silence means yes.
But no, when we looked it up, my friend couldn't find the thing again, but he found like a Reddit page, and the thing that they're most concerned about is, are they given rights?
I mean, I would imagine so.
I'm just like,
Yeah, are we gonna
Yeah.
have a Neko Para situation?
and they were like, yeah,
I
the
want
same
this
rights as
Neko-Para
a
situation.
pet. I don't care. I want a cat girl.
It's like, it's not even moral gray, moral black, moral white. It's moral weird. That's the kind of ground we're getting into with this nonsense.
It's pretty awesome though.
But that means we'll also get, like, horse people, dog people, fucking lizard
Horse people
people.
are called minotaurs. Excuse you.
No,
Yeah.
not in anime. Not in anime sometimes.
Because sometimes it's their horse
I
head.
was gonna say, yeah, because they're reverse
No, they
minotaurs.
They
Oh
just
my
have
gosh,
the
what do we
ears and
call that?
tails.
Centaur.
That's it.
We actually made a name up for it in my D&D group, but I can't think of it right now. I think it's just centaur backwards.
What?
Centaur.
Yes.
Anyways, we said we were gonna. I was like, okay, let's wrap it up, and now
then we
we're
went on
talking.
And then we
whole
went on
other
a
rants.
tangent.
10 more
Somebody had to
minutes.
mention cat girls.
That's a thing that might happen soon, and I know
I
me,
hope not.
George, Matt, and Anthony all want one.
I hope not.
I'm just having a mental breakdown. Cause
What would you do if, like, a scientist came to your door and was like, "Hi, I'm giving out free cat girls. Would you like one?"
No.
I would just slowly close
They-
the door
Close
and
the door.
lock it.
They-
Just be
Or it'd be like, dude, this is a great birthday gift for Jared.
George, if you got a chance to get a cat girl, would you?
No.
Why? Why not?
Unless it's for Jared. Oh my God. Again, slowly close the door and
Jared,
lock it.
they all know you're lying. So
Grabs the
just-
girl, then slowly closes it. That's what you mean.
And then
Me and Matt
and
are
then
the
they utter
only
just,
ones that are true with ourselves.
And then they utter a nya, and then I just open the door, put her back out, slowly close the door and lock it.
That door that he opened and closed and locked was his basement store.
What?
This has been Side Quest.
Yeah.
A QuestBros
This one's
podcast.
a
Weird end to side quest.
Oh yeah, we're getting weirder and weirder every single one.
Which is good.
Signing out. This has been Dan the Man.
So
Anthony.
you can throw the pillow, but I can't throw the pillow.
No, because when you threw the pillow, you threw it at the microphone like a freaking idiot.
This is Jared.
Matthew and Anthony.
I said
Thank
my
you.
name. Alright. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And check out all of
subscribe
our...
and like and comment.
Yep,
and
and-
like and comment, subscribe. Yep.